Okay, put an 8. So this is very different now on the webinar because I can't hear all of you. Convert all. Okay, my name is Jasmine Lau. For those of you who still don't know me, thank you to the ICBs. I hope there's no ECBs here and no clients over here. I'm seeing a lot of 8s, and thank you very much for the encouragement. And today, I really hope to get a piece of the action together with you all, because it's been a while since we've seen Starshine. It's been a very exciting 2 months over here. And I thank the opportunity to work with everybody here, as well as my project ICs. And I think we all have a lot of learning curve. So pardon us, we are doing our best. Our sales force is huge, but we all learn together and we all win together. So thank you very much for everyone's patience. And I really thank all the feedback from the ground to help us to become better. So this is our last leg, and I am ready to welcome all of you to on the booking day on. So let me get into the details, all right? So, yay! Okay, so we are, this is like BTO, right? But very expensive level. Look at the number of checks collected, 3.61 times oversubscribed over the available number of units. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. And tomorrow, the first bite of the bullet will be going for the multiple purchase. And for those of you who have gotten into the multiple purchase, we welcome you at 1:30 on Friday, 6th of May. So what do you need to make sure when you have the, you come early, get your car park lots ready, make sure the clients bring their IC, of course, enjoy the choice selection of units. Remember one key thing. So can I have a show of hands before I continue? Who got into the ballot for bulk purchase? Anyone here? Have? Okay. Yeah, so you guys will have the first sneak preview of the prizes, as you know. And for those of you who are with us for into projects long enough, do not take what was reviewed during the, or what was booked during the 6th of May as any benchmark, right? So one of the things that I learned as a property agent is to be forgetful. For those of you who have asked me to tag, you realize that I don't remember earlier prices on. I think it's good for me because that makes me, because if I continue to believe in the product and the potential, I can still sell even as the price keep moving up, because I believe in value. I always believe in value. Right, let me take a quick peek. And there is no mental block. So it's good to be, so can everybody type forgetful in the chat group, so I know you guys are following me. Forget. Okay, be forgetful. It will help you to close, right? So remember, for those of you who got into the bulk purchase, there's a couple of things that I need you to know. Not all the units may be released. After all, they have reputable developers here working with CDL as well as MCL. Not all the units will be released. About 50% estimation will be held back. So for those of you who are in the 7th of May preview, don't worry, right? Everyone has a fair chance. Agent purchase, no priority. So everyone has a fair chance at the choice selection. And remember, if you manage to select 2 units, you also cannot game the system. So if you have, so clarify some of the questions and they are being asked. You need to know that both units, once selected, must be exercised. There is a clause in the option to purchase that you must simultaneously exercise. Otherwise, forfeiture applies. Meaning to say, if for those privileged you guys who are hoping clients, please ensure that you explain this to them. And also for you, we don't want you to work so hard for nothing. Please ensure that you protect your commissions, because no commissions will be paid. unconditional sales, right? And I have done this myself even in this particular developers are Canning Hill PS, where my clients bought 2 units in a bulk purchase and then went on to pick a 3rd unit in the main ballot. And that is possible. But if you guys have such a client, please, can everybody type 6 p.m.? Please, 6 p.m. No excuses. Tell your taggers, tell your PICs, 6 p.m. You must alert them that you are joining the Saturday ballot queue. All right. So far, everyone got it. So if everyone is following, can you just let me take a look at the chat group first. Yes. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Eugene. Okay. Okay. So we have, as mentioned, we have very, very, very good queue numbers. I'm seeing Stephen raising his hands. So Stephen, please type in the chat group or put in the Q&A, please. Right? Do come for the appointment. I am one of the rare few colleagues who often, and for I myself, I do a lot of City Fringe products. I am a City Fringe girl myself. I grew up in a City Fringe. I'm a strong believer of City Fringe. And I love City Fringe. So can everybody just say, I love City Fringe because it makes me lots of money. Who wants to make money? Say money, City Fringe. Money, City Fringe. In 2022, it's money, City Fringe. Cannot forget. Okay. Why I want to ask you this, because I was one of the few people who actually stroll in time and again at the back. And I got something to choose that the clients never regretted in terms of per square feet for investors especially. And in the City Fringe, size does matter, right? So we have very good queue numbers. Every one of you before lunchtime for appointments, please come, all right, and turn up for the appointment. So what's the timing that we have for you? Okay. It starts at 9 o'clock, so the queue goes like that, all right? 9 a.m. to 10 o'clock, every 1 hour slot. Make sure you are arriving on time or even earlier to get car park. Make sure property agents, these are your king and queens, right, for the day. Make sure your clients are kept very happy. Do whatever it takes to keep them happy and to keep them excited. Everyone, teamwork. We do the energies together because we need this. It's going to be really fun and hyped up. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you over there. These are the queue numbers that you are having. By now, you should be in a LOA submitted group WhatsApp group chat. We have 3 LOA submitted WhatsApp group chat that I want you to take note that you should be in a group chat for LOA submitted. Now, if I notice, if you are an agent purchase, you submitted because you think that there is no commissions. The good news is, I knew that you didn't have a tagger. We just realized it because you all submit agent purchase, so no tagger. So no taggers were able to catch those. For those of you who are having this issue, please contact one of us, all right? Now, the good news is that agent purchase, since there is no priority queue, you get your commissions. How's that? Good, right? Yay! So, I am very, very happy to see in just a sneak, we approximately have very good numbers in front. Really, almost 50% of the front part is Propnexians. I'm just dropping hints, right? But I really want you all to make sure your clients turn up because to protect yourselves and to make sure that you really, it's time to reap the money, okay? Now let's see, where's the location? For those of you who participate in ballot, we still remain like pre-COVID times. It will not be at a tentage. I repeat, it will not be at a tentage on Saturday. No. Okay. So for this, everyone just take note that you'll be at level 18 in the PropNex office. All right. Okay. In the meantime, please come earlier because the queues may move fast. For whatever reasons, if there's any delay, please keep calm. Keep calm and close. Can everybody type? I'm also going to type it for myself. Keep calm and close. Okay. Keep calm and close. I would like everyone to put on a smile on that day. Stress levels are going to be high. Everyone is going to be trying to get a unit, but smile because your clients buy because of your confidence. I need you guys to keep calm and close. No shouting, no yelling, be professional. This is, I witnessed almost 20 years of show flats. I think after 2.5 years of not having a full sales force, everyone is really excited, from agents to buyers, you know, to see the crowds, right? Okay, this one, first thing, right? First thing. Now, for those of you who didn't realize it and you thought that it's like the last few projects, even last year projects, everyone, please, right now, all your clients, I would like you to tell your clients, Mr. Buyer, can you please increase the fast transfer limit? I heard that due to the recent scamming cases, you need more than 24 hours to activate these increased limits. Now, if you are not able to transfer your funds for the 5% booking fee on selection day within an hour, please note that you are at risk of CDL and MCL not taking your case and giving your unit, right? Okay. So Samuel have a question. Please type it. Now, David, I'm answering your questions now. David, we understand that for the smaller units, there will be units held back. Percentage not exactly reviewed. We reckon it's about 50%, maybe more, maybe less. But for sure, the cheapest unit normally will be held back to give everyone a fair chance at it, right? So the VVIPs also cannot select everything, right? Or even the bulk purchases, the multiple purchases. Okay, let me see, where am I now? Let me just close my screen. So who has done it already and message your client? I'm really going to do this, okay? This is very important. If you cannot transfer your money on time and you didn't realize about the 24 hours to activate, I want you guys to do it now, because some banks is not 24 hours, it's 48 hours. Depending on the banks you are having, some could even be as much as 48 hours. So today, we are giving you that 48 hours, right? Please, please, please. Yeah. Now, Grace, yes, Alice, let me share with you. Alice is asking, you know, my client's number, is this amount, must she turn up? Of course, you want to get a good unit, right? I turn up at 9 p.m. also, I can get good units. CJ? Can somebody put CJ in as panelist? Is it done? Okay, Chief is in. So you can take note that this 48 hours, just make sure depending on which bank, okay? If you're paying by check, you don't need to do this. Someone makes Benson post. Now, Grace, it's up to developer whether they want to release everything. We hope they will release everything for you guys to choose, okay? Okay, so I already emphasized on one word, forget, okay? Second, please come as long as before lunchtime. And the flow, I'm going to go through now. what will happen on the booking day flow, right? Okay, first, this is the entrance to the prop next level 18. Okay, here you will see two of my project team leaders. Thank you very much, Ryan Tan and Jimmy for helping. Yay! And I will have Karen and Jaitlin over here, my PICs here. They'll be assisting with the calling to see that you guys are turning up for your appointments and you are on the way, right? So once you come in, this is where the usual coffee machines are, and these are the open lounge area. I advise you guys to come a little bit earlier so that you have more time to go through with the price, okay, asking for price. And what is the good thing about you guys turning out on time? Sometimes other people are late and you are there, you happen to be, and when you reach the front of the queue, the person in front may be late and you actually have a first bite at the selection. So it is always pays to be early and to be on time, right? So once you come in, you go into the snake queue, and there I have Cheryl, Teck Hong, Jason Chin, and my two project team leader colleagues who are Eugene, can you help Benson? Need to record, huh? Somebody say need to record. Okay. So, Your Highness, I hope you are doing that. So, I'm just having some issue here. Okay, Benson, you should be okay already, panelists. So, come into the snake queue. I have my PICs here. They will be the one that you'll be asking prices and giving recommendations. The next 5, by this time, you should be shortlisting 20 to 30 units, right? 20 to 30 units selection. And here you will be meeting with our leaders over here, where we will guide you into through the transaction to the booking room. Now we will have an announcer, Charles Cheng will be assisting us, and there you select your unit. So basically, when you guys are in this queue, you guys go make sure the client already has a choice selection, and we just pray for, when they go into the room, the unit is still there. Make sure you at least have 20 to 30 choices done, right? And by the time here, you kind of know your unit, listen to the announcement. Now, when you come out from the room, right? This is where teamwork is required across all Propnexians, especially if your buyer is coming in the afternoon, okay? There is no limit, but of course, we try not to crowd the place, Shirley. You need to handle, okay? Leave it to our PICs to manage. Don't worry about it. Most importantly, when you come out of the queue, what you need to do, can everybody clap your hands and say, yay! So that's what you all need to do, because we need the energy to push to the next hour and the next hour and the next hour and the next hour. I assure you, you'll make your job much easier, right? So my two colleagues here will be very free that day. I'm very sure of it, right? After today's session. So this thinking box is for you to discuss. Don't stay there too long, because they will let the other JMAs move, and they let the people behind you move first. Your choice unit will be gone. So make sure that when you are in the snake queue, you already are looking at and redoing their finances, adjusting which names to be deleted, which names to remain, whether the TTs are all set up. All these has to be checked before, okay? Now, once you are done, you'll be given back so you'll be collecting your EOI paper at the entrance. You go into the snake queue, you ask your price, you go in and select your unit, come out, you go, yay. Then what happens next? right? You go down to level 10. Why? Because your check is chalked, but we need to fill in the exact figure. And here, everybody, please take note. I have 3 handsome men and 1 beautiful lady sitting there. Our leaders are there to assist you. Please take note. And when you're walking there, some of you have been giving us feedback, oh, my client didn't get the email. Come on, sometimes your handwriting as bad as me. I'm one of the guilty party also. Terrible. And my handwriting like doctor. Every time the counter see me, they fainted. So there must be people out there like me. So cannot read the handwriting. So end up, of course, our poor admin typo cannot receive the email. But it's okay. As long as you got a queue number, you're in this room, you got a queue number, you are in the e-ballot. All right. Now, please make sure you, at this point, this is very important. So I cannot emphasize again. It is an e-signing. EPDI signing. Okay. Here, they will ask you to confirm your email. And because they need to ensure they enter their date, month, year to unlock the PDI, please make sure the birth date is correct of the client, okay? And they always use the first name, the first buyer one. Buyer one. Can everybody type buyer ones? Okay, so these two will be asked from you. So for those of you who have proxy and you wish to live Zoom your customer, please remember the proxy must have the proxy form on that day. Otherwise, they are not allowed in to represent the non-appearing buyer. And make sure that it's signed. Bring down the third-party proxy form. Okay, get it from us and our leaders if you need that. So third-party proxy form needed before you come in, right? And make sure that the actual buyer is on tag with NRIC. Even example, if they have COVID or they are sick on the hospital bed, or they are, something, okay? Make sure that the actual buyer is available live on Zoom with the necessary verifications, especially in the booking room, okay? So here, okay, I would make sure that you'll be getting all the e-signing, okay? So the e-signing is very, very similar to what you have seen in many other products. They are using DocuSign. So, okay, please pardon this one. I'm just drawing an example, but it will be, this is a sample from Nomenta, but it's very similar, right? So basically the email, once you use it, you will basically need to open up with the date of birth. So day, month, year. And then we'll be sending out this instruction shortly in the LOA Summit chat group, okay? The exact screenshot, but I'm just doing this as a sample. You just basically need to click start and continue. Click the start button. Please ignore this. Check the unit number, name of the customer, the IC number, and the address, right? Check the unit and of course the price. So you basically need to sign on every page. Normally, we suggest you guys to click on draw. That's where the client will just initial on it, right? And then you just click a dot and sign. And then thereafter, you can click everywhere, right? So this is the system that is also being used in this project. It will be very simple. Just remember to click on this finish button at the end. Otherwise, they will not receive it. So we will be sending out such e-signing guides later. Okay. Okay. So far, let me take a look at my questions. Can buyer come to the room with sibling? Actual buyer, Susan, actual buyer, yes, it can. She can come with somebody lah. Yes, no problem. Okay, I'm going to talk about a couple of things here. Okay. Now, of course, what I'm showing you on the screen is something that these 2 days you got to kind of like condition your buyer. Okay. I'm being a little bit conservative here. It could go skinnier in terms of the gap. All right, I'm going to be very conservative here to protect you. As many of you know, this is a very crazy hype-up project. Okay. Sharon, please be socially responsible. For agents, I really want you guys to do it. But on the day, you just need to do, just make sure that they are well before they come down. It's just like the show flat, no need ART, just scan and come in. All right, so I want, whichever layout you guys are working on, I would like you to use this arrange to, this is, you see this word average? Can everybody type the word average? Average, I really want you guys to get this into the head. It's average, okay? Fully vaccinated for people who are here, average, right? It can go skinnier. So when it's very, when on the actual day and you see the price gaps per level is lesser, what do you say? Ladies and gentlemen, please type for me. What do you say? Oh my gosh, so cheap. Very good deal. All right. So you have 2 days to make sure that the per floor jump. This is a reputable developer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not expensive. You're getting good quality, can last. I just saw a resale CDR quality, 20 years old, no problem. Sell on first weekend. Now, for everybody, I want everyone to win, and who wants to make more money? Those who want to make more money in the same time, you already are, congratulations, you got a good queue, you got a morning queue, 9 a.m. queue, 10 a.m. queue, 11 a.m. queue. Congrats, but do you want to make more money? That's my question to you. Do you also want your client to make more money? Those who want, please type yes for me in the chat group. Show me your enthusiasm, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we all want to make more money for ourselves, but we also want our clients to make more money. Now, can everybody type this? I want this script in your head. All right. Andy, Grace, Hazel, Ali. Do you know the younger you are, the wealthier you are in real estate? 我们是用命来赚的房地产 in Mandarin. I repeat in English. We use our lives, our age to make money in real estate. The younger we are, the higher return. Right? So leverage is I believe in real estate because it's a product. You can buy something with 2 million with less than 2 million cash. And I always believe in cash is king. So, and cash flow is king. Yeah. So why am I doing this today? Ladies and gentlemen, even for you in the 9, 10, 11 a.m. queue, I want you all to make more money. Really. Because I have done it many times for my own clients. Even if I get a good queue, which layout do you want to push during the booking day? Right? It's a fact. Let me show you. And I ask myself this question. From the time I started buying properties at 24, today, the number a bit reverse plus some more. And then I realized when I look back, I realized how many 5 years do I have to keep investing in properties? And I ask my clients this question. So we don't have many 5 years, blocks of 5 years average to invest in real estate. So every block of investment, we need to maximize the return. True or not? Those who agree with me say 8 don't agree Orang agree jialat liao. So you guys are so familiar with this layout. I don't need to go into deeper. So as long as it's yellow, pink, I want you guys to aim to look at your clients' finances again and again for their sake, for their loved ones' sake, for their how many 5 years they have. If your client is 45, by the time this product is done, they are 50. Ask yourself, ask them, how many 5 years do you have, Mr. Client? How many 5 years do you have, agents? Now, you want a client to follow you, but you can only transact how many times with this client? My clients also grow with me, yeah? And I'm also realizing that I'm starting to plan their retirement plans. So I want to show you something, okay? If we do this together as a company, we also leave ourselves more room for the bag. And I seriously believe these are the hidden gems. And I've been saying it many times, right? Yes, and today I will show you that these are your focus. I don't care what is your queue number. I think it's a good flow for you. Okay. So when a client come in and they're in a snake queue, this is the table that you guys are familiar with. This is what the hook is the developer gave to pull you guys in. But on booking day, Mr. Buyer, congrats, you made it to the queue. Okay. Do you know this one is really the good potential gains are here? Let's see lah, Don't be pushy, don't be aggressive. Let's see. I realized something, Mr. Buyer. You know, I got some fresh information to show you. You think about it, especially those of us in the morning queue, right? If they can buy big, they should buy big, because the per square feet, they are buying something at resale prices today. Brand new, not only just brand new at resale price, but brand new plus integrated plus city fringe, the closest you can get to D910 and enjoying the almost similar rental without paying the premium for it at resale prices. You're buying brand new plus warranty, even, not resale. Do you know that recently I just transacted in the resale market? Hey, some of you are here, charge me, some of you co-broke with me. Resale, I got COV in the city fringe, averaging 50 to 100K COV. COV in the resale market. Haven't count renovation. COV plus reno. Ask ourselves, Mr. Client, COV 50K. Reno another 80K. Or maybe even 120K. Can I rent something for 4 years? Yes or no, boys and girls? Okay, so let's remember this. Okay, so later I have something to remind everybody. So Chief has just reminded me. Thank you, Chief. Okay, so today, this is Inside Out. All our taggers are equipped to serve you, and they have everything in their CMA library. Okay, the sales kit is prepared by our PICs, Karen, Chris, Yan, and Andrew Lim, Jitlin. So you can see that these are already there. I want your eyes now to focus. Today, Mr. Buyer, what is already accepted? The market, do you know, has already accepted more than 2 million for integrated project, even in the OCR for big units. And I just pull this fresh out just now. At medium price of this kind of prices in this location of Singapore. Where are we? We look at the distance to the city. Wow. Okay. They pay premium. Already they're paying this kind of quantum price. So people are already accepting more than 2 million they are okay to pay. That is the reason why I say Piccadilly, even the big units especially, all are good, but this one is the best. So remember, all are good, better, best in terms of per square feet. Okay, now here we go. We are, what if you said, Jess, no lah, cannot be lah, I don't believe you. This is Park Place Residence. This is resale, city fringe, and it's integrated. Already per square feet accepted, right? So take the map again and ask them, where is Park Place? District 14. Who is nearer the city? Piccadilly. All right. And as we are in a snake queue, remember this. Hey, Mr. Buyer, do you know how city fringe investors maximize their profit over 4 years? Can I show you something very interesting? I just discovered this. Now, this slide is sent to me this morning by our boss, Kelvin. And we were having a banter. And this is where he writes, he has pointed out before in his consumer seminar for Piccadilly Grand, but let me show you something more. This is very important to me and it's very close to my heart. And I believe it worked for me very well. So I hope it works for you. This is the time when there were very low supply of GLS, or private residential units, right? In the year. But in this time, this is where Seaside, which was launched in 2017 and 18, these products were launched. When they collect keys, this is where the key collection, they came in when the supply is very low. Can everybody type for me, when is Piccadilly Grand's TOP? (2026). 2026. Only 2%. Alamak. 2026 is the magic number. Tonight, I'll go and buy 40, 50 big, 50 small. Joke, Okay. Now, it was launched in a low supply time, in a weak market. People also queue like today. This is Seaside. Please, best product to invest is when keys are collected in low supply years. Look at this. In 2026, when Piccadilly Grand collect keys, is it low supply? Low supply, right? And then I found something, Mr. Buyer, very interesting. I ask you, you see, who make more money? I zoom for you, okay? First of all, in 2018, already people OC District 15 already accepted 2170 per square feet. Interesting, for good quality product. Now, this developer, of course, is not the same developer. This was by Frasers, but equally reputable. Look at the profit. I want your eyes to zoom into a couple of things. Okay. What do you see, guys? The bigger you buy. Now, this is actually, in my personal opinion, very abnormal returns for small units, and only because there's transformation. Do we have transformation? Do we have opportunities? Do we have empty land? Yeah, we do have also. So I find these two products very similar, but my point here is, if you buy any unit in Piccadilly Grand, first, when you collect key, is in a low supply. When you collect keys in a low supply year. On top of the transformation that we have earlier already shared with you, Mr. Buyer. We have limited supply of 5 years, right? In our investment lifetime. Shouldn't we, if it's considered cheap in today's market, this is already accepted in 2018. 2021 already accepted. Sub-sale, resale already accepted this price. So it's already, you're buying cheaper than today's price. You're getting brand new. So it's considered cheap, right? Can everybody type the word cheap? Cheap. These are the keywords that you must have in your head. Cheap. Okay. Now you know, today the launch, why so many people came? Already low supply. All right, undervalued, cheap. That is the point I want you to get up. Cheaper than resale, cheaper than sub-sale, even cheaper than current market. Especially the bigger you buy, the cheaper it gets, right? And now you know why we got such a huge ticket number here, because already supply is low this year. TOP year also low. Supply low. The key TOP time also low. We'll look at what is your risk. What is your risk, Mr. Buyer? So this is how you use this slide. Okay, so I'm going to stop here a little while and take a look. Okay, so for those of you who submitted, hold on, I'm trying to see the chats. Oh dear. Chief, can you unmute yourself? I think it got lost in the chats. Okay. Hang on. So basically, those of you who submitted tickets for the multiple purchase, I want to remind everybody that if you have the same address, you only get one ticket, right? You will not have two tickets. Chief, are you there? CJ, are you there? Okay, hang on. So just give me, I lost my train. Okay, so this is estimated. Let me get back to my slide. So no questions. Let me go back and let me see. 1.15 million. How many bedrooms, ladies and gentlemen? Can you all type for me? How many bedrooms? Why my sales kit inside got a flow of BUC 1.5 million done by our dear Karen? Okay. So it's a the hottest in demand units, we all know is the 2 bedrooms over here. But by now, everybody already know it's wide open secret. Okay. So okay, I just want to answer a question. I have many people asking this question. Can single queue ballot convert to multiple purchase queue if they buy 2 units? No, they cannot. But they can buy 2 units at their single queue with proof of relationship. So example, single queue convert to multiple queue, they buy 2 units. So if they buy 2 units at the single queue, they have proof of relationship. They can go ahead to buy more than 1 unit. Okay. Okay, so for 1 bidders, first in the morning, likelihood you will be having more people. I encourage you to start planting seeds in your customers' head. Can they buy bigger and make more money together? Because I'm very excited. I do not know about you, okay? I am one of those who everybody know, a lot of people know. So I like to buy big units because I don't like to see, I'm not happy when I see the profit like that with a 1. I also not very happy when I see the profit like that one. I like to see when it's 3, 4, 5. Who wants to see these kind of numbers? I like this kind of numbers. So when I exit on an investment, because I don't have many 5 years, I always tell myself this. So I think it's it's a good mandate for you to try to excite your customer to go big if they can, right? I know you guys are competent enough today with the PAL and the calculators that we have done to check whether the client can stretch and can do something, okay? So this is about the timeline. The next part is about cash on cash return. So part 2 is to excite them to try to, first part is to excite them to try to think about going big, okay? Take 2 days, these 2 days to talk to them. Go big, go big, go big. If they can, but if they cannot, or by the time the queue number is not so fantastic, normally thereafter the people will start to consume the smaller units. All right, this one I don't need to say. It's based on, it's even cheaper than the 2+ study. So, and what I love about buying Piccadilly Grand versus our other Propnex post-launch products is this. Okay. I have time here, okay? So this is the 2-bedroom estimation. We are calculating about 1.5 million in this particular example. The good thing about buying products like Piccadilly, when it's a brand new launch, you have time. You have the time benefit of integrated project. Integrated projects, because they are on top of a transport node, okay, which they are on top of an MRT, they always have a little bit more time because they take more precautions when they're handling people and people movement. All right. The take home, you got to reply to everybody so that everyone can read your message. Okay, type it again. So the beauty about time in this product is that you pay 5% and you pay 15%, right? Versus if you buy anything that is post-launch of the same price, 1.5. For post-launch products that we go in, some customer, they prefer products like us because they have less cash flow upfront. They have a timeline. Typical products will have a timeline of November. What is the foundation timeline for Piccadilly Grand? Can somebody type over here? What is the foundation complete? My tigers, where are you? Have answered the question. Right? Where is my foundation completion in Piccadilly Grand? Now, developer said for the whole project, right? Q1 2023 estimated. Okay, I'm going to be very, very conservative. At least I still get a little bit more. It's between 6 to 9 months. Very conservative. Don't commit, okay? But if the longer it takes, better it is, right? Now, you can please ask your buyer this, okay? You buy this rather than buy this simply because of likelihood cash. Right now, to book Piccadilly, you only need 75,000 and 225,000 8 weeks later. Okay, you don't, the balance 75K, you still have a breathing time of 6 to 9 months. So for the newer taggers, newer agents, this is a very good thing. And second thing, so buyers who okay, I'm answering one of the questions now. Buyers who can video call and show face to verify, bring your IC, I said it just now, you can book via live video call or Zoom. No proxy needed, all right? So this is the latest update. I'm updating everyone. I repeat again later. If you can video call this buyer and show face to verify via NRIC and verification in the booking room, yes, you just continue ahead, okay? Now, I want your eyes to focus and why people like BUC, especially when they are buying in trust. They are forcing themselves to save principal monies every month, slowly and surely. And who loves this? People who are, I call high potential earnings. They are very young. They have a runway to have an income growth. And as over time, many customers, again and again, especially the younger they are, they always said, Jess, I should have bought bigger 3 years ago. And at that time, they really struggle with the cash. But when they look back, they realize something. They should have gone all out to help themselves and open their mouths and ask for help from their relatives. Because when they collect the keys, they realize that by then their salary has gone up. The younger the customer are, the higher the earnings potential. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know you guys are very young agents with very young friends too. Don't restrict them to the smaller units only, right? And the beauty is that the mortgage, right, as their income grow over time, also their CPF goes up. They also, the mortgage top up is slowly but surely. So the green area is the final TOP time. Compared to normal products, which is April 2025, integrated projects is, for us, is August 2026. You are buying time to earn money. The more time you have, the bigger you buy, the better it is. So if it's so cheap versus the resale, if it's so cheap versus the distance to the city, and you have, guys, you have seen the layout. It's one of the best layout I've seen. I've done projects in the city fringe like 8 River Suites. They are tiny and they don't have nice tuck away kitchens. They have open kitchen concepts for the 2 bedrooms. Many are 2 beds, 1 baths. Come on, guys. That is the 2 bedrooms, but it's good. But that is so that the property will forever have high transaction volumes. And if it's cheap, I should buy even more. More what? As long as I can afford it. Can I afford it? Ask our buyer this. Can I go a little, stretch myself a little bit more because I'm young? I should think seriously about it, right? Now to go to my 3-bedroom compact, the 883 square feet, I have very little stock here, right, ladies and gentlemen? Let me just get back to the slides of the chart. My 3-bedroom compact, I'm not going to talk about facing over here. I think you got, my peggers can assist you on this, but I only have one stack. It's a good facing. No west sun. Here is one of the rare products. Every unit has good facing. So this is very, you need to get a good Q number, right? So I would say this, please ask your client this question. Okay. If they are very lucky to be able to go to a 3-bedroom, wow, congratulations, okay? If they, I do not know what is the price. Just now we were showing you an example of 1.5 million, even 1.6 million, there's not too crazy big difference in terms of the total cash at 20%. At 20% time, it's about 368. Total cash 448,600 cash and CPF all in. This is the all-in figure to look at, right? For somebody, the younger they are, the more they can max out their loan, the better it is. Okay. Now I want to show you this. 448 is the down payment required 6 to 9 months time later for the total, right? But actually, there's still time between for the difference between these two figures. By topping up an additional 58,000, many of you on the ground has informed me already. Jess, my clients got no problem with the loan, only the cash. And I'm like, oh, that's so sad because it's just another 58,000. And remember, end of the year, our clients got bonuses, got payouts. My husband's civil service also got don't know what, a lot of the form, PB, don't know this, that. So they are not the only ones. There are many like that. $58,000 only. Can they figure a way out? Why? To buy a bigger area. How much bigger? Okay, how much bigger? Our 2+ study is 710. Our 3-bedroom compact is 883. Okay, 173 square feet more. If the product at the end of 4 years can be with an additional 173 square feet, assuming the product will healthily grow by $200 per square feet, he made another $30,000. Who don't want to make more money? Right? But it is a fact that the smaller you buy, the lesser you make lah. So if 883 has a very, for sure 883 will be interesting because it is a 3-bedroom, proper 3-bedroom. They get very healthy rents. But my answer is not only, so that this 1.8 million only get, it has good yield. It has a much better, capital gain than the 2-bedders. But the 3-bedroom flexi is the one. Okay, so if you look at our, sorry, let me just go back. If you really go all the way until TOP, the difference of this amount, actually maybe by then, maybe you guys already asked your client to sell already. Could be. What is the look at the risk and the margins. Okay. Now, why I keep talking about the flexi? Because I asked myself, wow, it looks very scary, at the beginning. Are you mad? And all my ICBs come and tell me, are you mad? I said, but I said, no, it's very cheap leh. $2,200, no, 2.2 million. It seems like, wow, 1.8 million. 1.6 million, 2.2 million is the 3-bedroom flexi. And I say that it's 1.6 million for the most expensive level, penthouse level for the 2-bedroom plus study. I need to pay $600,000 more. But is it true when our clients can afford it in the loan? Let's look at the figure, okay? Our buyers did not pay $600,000 more, okay? By buying a 3-bedroom, although on paper it is $600,000 more expensive, 25% is the down payment, right? So he can use cash and CPF. Yeah, this is the one, okay? But in exchange, he get $366 more. As I shared in the earlier calculation example, they have a chance to make more money for the same holding period, right? Assuming they hold 4 years, the cash on cash return, by pumping in another, you take it, is better than fixed D. If they can put in, it's like putting a additional, my keyword here is additional fixed D of 150K. They get a potential of this return. This is, I assume, $200 per square feet. Year on, this is this kind of return, cash on cash return, or some people use the word return on equity, right? When I divide by 4 years holding period, my God, can you ask your buyer for anywhere you can get this kind of interest rate in today's market? Even you said, Jess, this is too ridiculous. I don't believe because it's integrated, blah, 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 blah. But I said, never mind, I put by half, $100. Even I divide by 2. What is the number, ladies and gentlemen? It's still very healthy, right? And most importantly, can use or not? Real estate not only can make money, can use also. Use already, even better. Second hand already, use already, and then still people pay more for it. I got this kind of product. So I really believe in this asset, all right? And that is the reason why I said $600,000 more. If at the beginning during the queue, they are looking at something like 2 bedrooms, even up to $1.6 million, they are already railing at the point of time when you do it, they are already railing somewhere, they are already prepared for 448,000. But of course, there is a difference. Actually, if they are able to buy use time, remember what I mentioned just now, use time. Can everybody say time in the chat group? Time, right? They already are willing to buy 1.6 million. They already have prepared cash and CPF of 448,600. This is actually, they just need to come out another 64,000. They have the 20%. But of course, they must have the ability. We are not asking you to stretch everyone. I'm asking you to consider all factors. Ask your client. Asking has all to gain and nothing to lose, right? Because they have the power of time in Piccadilly Grand, because it is an integrated project, because it is on top of MRT. This is not expensive. This is really not expensive. Okay. There is that forced savings that is kicking in. Out of the 174K more for 2.2 million, this amount is 6 to 9 months later. Yeah. I think Singaporeans are fantastic savers. They are also fantastic investors. They also are very familiar with many different kinds of alternative assets. Ask and you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. But it's good to share with them, because this is the reason why they also cannot walk away from Piccadilly. Any unit they can get here is a good unit, right? Because of the low supply upon TOP. I super love that, okay? So, and for just 366 square feet, it's more livable. You get these areas more, all right? And it's crazy, the rental here is crazy. I'm seeing $7. What is our size here in Piccadilly Grand? Right? Versus the 2-bedroom versus the 3-bedroom. ask this possibility. I know you all know how to sell my smaller units already. I'm not going to touch on it now. I just want you to open your mind and ask the client. Bigger bedroom, got yard, got living room, got yard, got enclosed kitchen, and got storeroom. But you only, the layout is very, very good, but you pay 366 square feet more. Look at the rental, my goodness, $7. $7 times 1076, ladies and gentlemen. 1076 times $7. And that is 30 without even, okay, this is you might think that's crazy, you don't believe me. Then I use $6, 1076. It's very healthy, this number. Very, very, very healthy. So I just want to share this with you. You look at a mortgage when they collect keys. For 3 bed, if they are young enough, it could even cover everything. Very high potential. Upon, and it's not even now, it's 1 year later upon CSE, upon TOP, sure positive cash flow in this particular development. So, and I haven't even mentioned capital gain, right? I mentioned $100 to $200, depends on how you want to pitch it. So in summary, Mr. Client, this one you already know, wrap it up. If you cannot get a unit here, just get any unit here, because we assure you, you won't regret it because of the shortfall of supply. Now you know how the rest of City Fringe investors maximize their profit year after year in the City Fringe over this product. Okay, so questions. All right, don't worry, we will be sharing this we will be sharing all these snapshots with you to assist you to achieve the highest closing rate. Of course, our taggers still have our Piccadilly Grand Library. We have many things in our Piccadilly Grand Library that we can address any concerns that your customer have. We have Mythbusters available also. But I'm not going to touch too much. I'm just giving you the concept of what to focus on. We versus us versus RCR, we have, my taggers have all these. So please come early, discuss, let our taggers know your key concerns of your clients to address, and I see you collect your platinum this coming month. Okay, and next, Elda, PDI. Okay, questions? CJ, anything?
No, I'm good.
Did I miss out on covering anything so far? Y'all like my angle or not? So in summary, y'all know low supply upon key collection, big units make more money. And if those of you in the earlier part of you can achieve this, congratulations, you not only make more money, but you also assist everyone to win together. Okay? No questions? Without much further ado, I'll see you guys. And for the bulk purchases, please be on time, please be early, and please don't park your car anywhere, where the show fed that day. Thank you very much. Okay, so for those of you who please connect with your taggers to ask for whatever you need. Okay.